Hi guys, I'm Elizabeth Blackford. I live here in Mountain Home, Idaho on the Air Force Base. I am a Beachbody coach, which simply means that I get to pay it forward. I get to help you guys realize what your weight loss or fitness goals are. I get to help encourage you. I get to offer you the tools that you need to accomplish those goals, and to really just help you get to a point where you're living a happy and fulfilling life. So I started this video blog series to be able to reach more of you at once, because what I'm finding is a lot of you have the same concerns and the same questions, and so this will be a good tool for me to be able to reach you, for you guys to really be able to have some input. I'm totally up for feedback. I'd love to get comments from you guys and questions, and to be able to address them on these video blogs. So for this very first blog, what I really want to do is just tell you a little bit about myself, my personal story, and with my weight loss journey, just so you know where I'm coming from. And hopefully I'll be able to relate to some of you out there, and we'll just go from there. Let's see. For me personally, I have always struggled with not just weight loss, but self-image. I've always been really critical on myself, and I think that's probably had a lot to do with why I've struggled with my weight over the years. I've had problems with binge eating. I've had eating disorders. Name it, and I've been there. So really early on, as a teenager, I was always active. I always played sports. Even after high school, I was in the National Guard. I was a mechanic, and I was a police officer. I was on the SRT team as a federal police officer, which that's equivalent to the SWAT team for civilian police, on the bike patrol squad. So I was just always very active. It wasn't until I was 21 and I had my first son that my issues with weight really surfaced when I was pregnant. I really gave myself permission to just eat whatever I wanted, and I paid for it. I gained 70 pounds. After that, I found it very difficult to get into the gym with a newborn baby. Not only was it hard to get out the door, but I didn't want to leave him in the nursery. And even if I did, there was no guarantee I was going to get through that workout without them calling me to change a poopy diaper or what have you. So really, that's when I discovered Beachbody, and that helps me lose those 70 pounds. Well, I had 2 more children since then, because I have a total of 3, and unfortunately, every time I was pregnant, I gained 70 plus pounds. Each time now, and this is the 3rd time around, I've lost those 70 pounds. But my last pregnancy, and I'm sure many of you can testify that gets harder and harder with each pregnancy to lose that weight. It's a little bit harder. It takes a little bit longer. You have a little more going on as your family grows. So that definitely held true for me after my 3rd pregnancy. It's taken 2 years now, and part of it is just because I became complacent. I labeled myself as a stay-at-home mom and gave myself permission to kind of look the part. I was frumpy, and I just didn't care. I had kind of let myself go. And it wasn't until, my husband and I kind of sat down and had a talk, and, he kind of told me, I asked one of those dumb questions of, do you think I'm fat? Yeah, what? Yeah. Basically, very nicely, he told me that I look like a stay-at-home mom, whereas I used to look like a mom, but I looked athletic. So after I got over the initial hurt of what was said, it really made me reflect on what I wasn't doing. And I wasn't taking an active role in investing in myself. I put myself on the back burner, and it's so easy to do when you're a wife and a mom. It's so easy to put your needs last, but it's really important to put yourself at the top of that list, because the truth is, when you take care of yourself, you are such a better mom, you are such a better wife, you're such a better daughter, sister, co-worker, boss, when you take that time for yourself. And so finally I got with the program. I got back on a Beachbody program. I started doing P90X, and I went shopping this past weekend, and I'm a size 7'8", so I haven't seen that size since I don't even remember. It's been at least 7 years. But anyway, the point is, I've been there. I know what it's like to be overweight. I know the burden that it carries on you, and I know that it's not just physical, but emotionally, mentally. When we're unhealthy and when we're overweight, it's a huge burden to carry. The person you are on the inside doesn't always reflect by the way you look on the outside. And so I've passed by that mirror and had to take a double take, wondering who the heck that was staring back at me, because that's not how, when I was heavier, I still felt like an athlete. I just didn't have the energy, I didn't have the confidence and the drive, because I was lazy. So what I want you guys to know, I feel like I'm rambling here. What I want you to know is that I've been there, and wherever you are on your weight loss journey, whether you're just starting or you've had some hiccups in the road, guys, I've been there, and I'd love to help you. I'd love to help you figure things out. I just want you to know that I'm here for you. You guys the best way to get a hold of me right now is Facebook until I get my webpage up and running. And so find me on Facebook, Elizabeth Blackford. You guys can hit me up on there, message me if you have questions, comments, whatever, I don't know, suggestions, any kind of feedback. Constructive criticism is welcome. I'm just excited to be able to share some stuff with you guys and hear what you guys have to say. And I look forward to next week. Hopefully we can dive into some good stuff. And I will see you then. Bye.